Okay.
Okay? Tag me. Rip my friggin' chain off.
Fucking assholes.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it all on camera.
All right. Step. Okay. Well,
their stuff is over here. It's the gun and her here.
Okay.
They fucking locked over there.
You're gonna step back.
I called because these guys parked their cars on all four cars. Right. City vehicle on their driveway, my driveway.
They fucking.
So, I'm not listening to a bunch of yelling. We'll talk calmly over here.
He started it.
Okay. That's fine.
Wait,
So,
can I just ask you this? Is that blocking his driveway?
No.
That truck right there? Okay, I didn't think so.
Okay, so
Because that's why they keep running over.
On the porch, and they stopped and says that our fucking truck is in their driveway. This and that. Says our fucking truck is in their driveway. They came across the street here, pushed my husband. She came running. She literally.
So what was the first thing that they said?
When my son here?
Ma'am, if you don't stop yelling, this is gonna be a problem for you.
I don't care.
Okay, cool. Then get over here.
You're not gonna arrest me.
I sure fucking am.
My son, no. You're not.
We are not doing this right now. We are not doing this right now.
No, it's okay.
Motherfucker.
You better get off the fucking
Let him
light.
arrest me. I don't care.
Go.
Come on, take
You're going in the back of the car and we can deal with this.
No, you have no idea the shit that you can't put up with.
Okay, put your hands behind your back or we're gonna have a problem. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey!
No.
Trust my fucking wife, you're gonna be sorry.
I don't care. Let him. Let him fucking do it. I don't care. I don't care. If it gets you pieces of shit
Take a
out of here,
seat.
I will.
I'm so done listening to you scream.
Why? Because it's the truth. It's fucking.
No, because I want to hear everybody talk.
15 years of
I want
bullshit.
everybody's story.
You're hearing them first. You
I'm
don't
gonna
understand. Ask any neighbor.
That doesn't mean I'm not gonna listen to you. I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear what you have to say.
They're too tight.
I want to hear what you have to say. But you are screaming it.
Loosen these.
I want to hear it. Okay, one more time. From the top.
Okay, so what happened is that these are our cars, but these neighbors, these neighbors can seem to have a problem when we park on the street. I don't know what the problem is. We're not in their driveway, so I came out of the porch to sit, which I do every nightly, and they turned around and Mark started to say, "Do I have a problem? Your fucking truck's in my fucking driveway." I says, "The truck is not in your driveway."
Okay.
And she says, "You're a fat fuck. You're miserable. You're nothing but a fat fuck." But she's called me that many times. And then my husband came out and was like, "What's going on? Stop." They
started coming at me and they shot at me.
They came this way. They came running over, and then Maria pushed and hit her in the face.
She bit my arm here.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so that was her?
And so I came up and I says, "Don't touch my husband. Get off of my husband." And so then she hit me. I defended myself. And I was in a bad accident. So my sister knows that I have a bad back and two deep braces. She just called me wobbly, you fucking fat fuck, this, that.
Well,
Said Mark.
They're no trouble, maybe.
And then,
Okay, well, he might have to go too then.
and then
They're no trouble, maybe. So is she right there.
and,
They got their nose and
Yes.
everything.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
They were choking them.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Well, I want to talk to you as well, so give me a minute.
So
That's their friends.
So they always team up on us. So obviously you can see that they're drunk. Maybe again, and my sister says, don't touch my sister. Don't touch my, get away from my sister. So
I know jiu-jitsu, so I'm trying to restrain her.
She's trying to restrain her in a jiu-jitsu way.
I'm trying to just restrain her. I wasn't punching her. I was trying to
And
restrain
there's
her.
evidence because they came over here.
Yeah, there's stuff.
There's cigar and there's
I
cigar.
see that.
There's stuff in the cigar.
Okay. So
And so then it got in the middle of the street.
So let me ask you this, because I'm going to talk to them. Like I said, I want everybody's side of the story. I want it said to me. So, as far as this goes, I kind of have a guess as to what they're going to tell me.
They're gonna, and yeah.
But so here's what I'm going to ask.
Just 1 minute.
Sure.
Right away, this is what they do. They throw around that the daughter's a cop, the son-in-law's a cop, this and that.
Yeah, this whole neighborhood's cops. I live here.
And so then it always gets turned against us somehow or some way because they pull all their weight.
Okay.
So I'm sure they made a phone call.
That doesn't matter to me at all. I've arrested officers' families before. I'm not happy about that, but it happens.
Yeah.
You can't use that as immunity.
So
what I'm asking though is, ideal situation, what happens here?
ideal situation.
Well, she bit my arm.
Okay, do you want her arrested?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
Sure,
what
she
I'm
went
asking.
at my wife and hit my wife
Okay,
first.
that's what I'm asking. I
Yes.
want to make sure.
Yeah.
No, she swung first and so did he.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Actual half of the story from her.
Yeah, I want their half of the story as well.
Because he's irate and
She started mouthing off, so she went in cuffs.
Where do they
He's
live?
there. They're probably both gonna end up going. Just as a heads up. I want to hear what they have to say first, but I don't see it not being that way.
Walking the dog, we come back, we let the dog in the house. I let the dog in the house. Where he goes across the street, they start attacking your mother.
Oh, so he goes to Second Street to talk to you?
Yeah, I'm talking to my daughter as a police officer.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Ashley and Moya. Name Cole.
You have 3 police officers. You want to hear your side of the story?
Hi, Luciano. I don't know, you got officers Molahan. I don't know who these guys are, but Maria's in the back of the car.
Where does your daughter work for?
She's in B District. My son's in C District.
Okay.
Gormalia's my
Ross
cousin.
Pete. Okay.
So, I mean, it's just...
Yeah, that's probably
All
not.
right, look, Ash, let me call you back. Let me tell them exactly what happened, because all the neighbors are out here, and they can verify everything. There's like 7 neighbors out here. All right. I come home. I called I called D District. I said, listen, there's a car. They do this all the time. They block in the driveways.
Is it just like
cars,
this?
Yeah, all 4 of these cars are theirs.
Okay.
All 4 of them across the street are theirs. And you can see how much room they have. They edge in the driveway. Nobody likes them in the street. They don't like anybody. So they edge in the driveway as close as they can. So I called up and I said, listen, a little tight for me getting in. He was like, ignore it. I go, a little tight getting in. Can you come down, go across the street, knock on the door, tell them to move the truck. They're from New Jersey. I'm not going to give them a friggin', I don't want to give them a ticket. So I'm walking. So as a waiter, I'm walking the dog. We walk the dog. We come back. I'm putting the dog in the house. She goes across the street. I come out. The 2 girls and Joe are like in their face. So I come walking across the street. He goes, oh, you want to go? You want to go? So I think, no, Joe. And I'm bringing Maria back. The favor to the camera, he friggin' whacks me. Like, just pushes me backwards.
Okay.
I'm like, dude, you need to, like, calm down. You need to calm down. I friggin' back up. I'm grabbing her. They start walking across the street. Now she's the girl. She's going after the girls. And I'm pulling her back. He comes over, and he friggin' whacks me, like, slaps me across the face.
Okay.
So I'm like, are you friggin' kidding me? You ripped my friggin' necklace off, okay? So I friggin' push him. He comes after me. I move out of the way. He falls in my driveway. That's why I always got the bruise on it. He falls in my driveway. He gets up. He starts leaving. We're going our separate ways. The girls start fighting again. I grab my wife. We pull it back. The neighbors come out. They're like, are you kidding me? The one neighbor down here is like, listen, you got to, like, ignore them. Nobody likes them. That's what they do all the time. We didn't do nothing. We basically walked the dog, came back, and they come out of the house. They're like, you got an effing problem where the truck is parked? Now, I heard that when I was taking the dog in the house.
Okay.
My wife was still outside. She walked over. She goes, yeah, move the truck. They friggin' bolt from the porch. The girls got her friggin' hand on my wife's throat, and that's when I walked over there. And that's when it all started.
Okay.
I mean, are you friggin' kidding me? They can't wait to start trouble. Talk to anyone. Those 2 neighbors with the dogs don't live on the street, they know.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow knows. These guys know. He knows. The guy that was just here knows. They can't wait to start problems.
Okay.
Okay? And listen, I'm good friends with Byron Brown. He's like, you always Mark, just friggin' ignore him. I did ignore him. I called and said, the truck is friggin' blocking half the driveway. And then we come back, that's how it is. I'm talking like this, he's friggin' punch me in the face, and I'm getting a fat lip. So, but I wouldn't have my friggin' shirt ripped like this. He friggin' tore the shirt, grabbing me, and friggin' ripped my necklace off.
Okay.
Okay, like I'm fighting the guy.
Okay.
I mean, I walked over to grab Maria. He goes, "Oh, you want to go, tough guy?" I'm like, "No, Joe, take it away." Boom. And push.
So let me ask you this: two questions. First off, is how do we prevent something like this in the future?
Oh, dude, it's never gonna end.
Okay.
With these two, the whole everybody, they start. Next week will be with them.
Okay.
I'm
going to ask some of these people because I want some
trust me.
because
You'll
I'm sure you understand. I'm getting.
Get around in the car and I'll bring her aside. And I didn't mean to tackle you, but I mean, you kind of threw my wife down on the ground pretty hard, and I don't appreciate that.
I understand that.
All right? I really don't. If I would do that to your wife and you were outside, you do the same thing.
Sure, if you were a police officer and she was screaming in my face.
No, my daughter's a police officer, and I know what you guys are going through right now. And trust me, my daughter's a police officer, my son-in-law's a police officer,
Okay, and if someone was screaming at your daughter and approaching her like that, she would have done the same thing.
No, you grabbed my wife from over there and dragged her over here, which is not necessary. So you need to chill out about that.
I have a camera, so it's all documented.
I don't care about your camera. Just give you a little constructive criticism, dude.
Okay.
Okay?
Let me give you some constructive criticism. You want to drop another copper's name? You want to scream about, Molly or the mayor? Why don't you shut the fuck up? And you listen, quiet, shut your damn mouth. Why don't you guys ready back? Why don't you guys ready back? You want to be difficult? You want to say all these coppers, I know all these things. You want to make us look dirty? Is that what you want to do? So how am I helping you now? Tell me, how can I help you? Shut up and let me talk to you, you old geezer. Shut up. Shut up and let me talk to you. Since you had so much to say and you touch a cop. So let me talk to you. God. Let me talk to you. God. Quiet. No, you're not done talking yet.
This is Detective Constantino to bring the phone over to you and let you talk. I believe it's on speaker now.
Oh, hey, Mark.
They're saying that you pushed an officer. You wouldn't do that, would you?
You know what? He dragged Maria. When the two girls were on Maria, he was dragging Maria across the street and actually was taking her down on my front lawn. And I basically said, "Listen, just talk to her." And I pushed him, and I said, "Don't friggin' tackle her." And I pushed him. I apologized to him, Mark, right after that, because I said, "Listen, I respect you guys in law enforcement. I go, my daughter's a police officer, my son-in-law's a police officer, all my family's police officers."
I mean, the thing that freaks me out is that everything you do is going to be scrutinized because of your job.
Well, Mark, I never mentioned anything about my job or who I was. You could ask any officer. I never mentioned anything like that. All I said was
arrested. That's going to be in all of, that's going to be on.
Yeah, I understand that.